Hello, friends. How are you all? Hello, kids. How are you? Welcome to my channel, RR Kids. So, today I have come up with a new book that is Big Liam's Little Liam. It's by it's also one of the book from Oxford Reading Tree, and the author, the writer, is Ruth Morgan and Tim Archbold. So, this is one of the book from Snapdragons. This also has a series, and this book is of level 8. So level 8 Snapdragons. More Little Mouse Deer Tales, Jess and the Beanroot, Big Liam and Little Liam, the band of friends, Hair Scare, Raju's Ride. So this is the story is about two boys with the same name, Liam, find a way to solve a problem. So let's go and read this book. Okay? This is all about Big Liam and Little Liam. So this is the first page of the story. This is the story of two boys with the same name. Big Liam used to live with his mom in a flat, just the two of them. His name was Liam Modern back then. So the Big Liam's name is Liam Modern. He is Big Liam, and he is living with his mommy. So his name is Liam Modern. He was almost taller than his mom, and he called her Tiny Tina. So to mommy he calls Tiny Tina, and he is taller than his mom. Little Liam Kelly used to live with his dad, Jim, in their house, just the two of them. So here we saw Big Liam is living with his mommy, and here the little Liam is living with his dad. His name is Kelly. Every Saturday night they had a takeaway pizza and watched the big football match on telly. Telly means on television. Next. Then Liam Modern's mom met Liam Kelly's dad. They fell in love. The boys didn't like saying that word out loud, and they got married. Everyone was happy except for one thing. Liam Modern became Liam Kelly. How it can possible? Liam Modern became Liam Kelly? It's more or less like both used to call by the name of Liam only. Now there are two Liam Kellys, and they didn't even look like brothers. How? Let's find it out. So they got married. Now the big Liam and the small Liam are now brothers. Or we say half brothers. Having two Liams in the same house caused problems. In the morning, Tiny Tina would shout upstairs, "Hey Liam, do you need your football kit today?" Mommy asked, "Hey Liam, do you need the football kit today?" So it's like, who should come? Obviously, the one who wants to play the football, he will come. But both the Liams sometimes listen and react to it. So one Liam has to say one thing, the other Liam has to say the opposite. Let's find it out. "Hey Liam, do you need your football kit today?" "Yes, please," one Liam would shout. So the big one said, "Yes, please." Nota. It's like Tiny, her mommy name was Tiny Tina. Okay? Nota means the younger one said, no, shouted the other Liam. Tiny Tina got very confused. Mummy got confused. One is saying yes, one is saying no. Now let's figure it out what happened next. The worst time was Christmas. Some presents just had Liam written on them. So on the gifts, when it was wrapped, and it was very difficult for them to understand for which Liam the gift belonged to. As the name mentioned was only to Liam, not Liam Kelly or Liam, what was the name? Liam Modern. Okay, now mine. One Liam should shout. No, mine, shouted the other Liam. It was like pulling crackers, but not as friendly. Poor guy. Sometimes it was easy to tell which present was which. Sometimes they were able to understand whose this present was or whom it belongs to. Why couldn't each Liam be called something a bit different? Tiny Tina wanted to call them Liams 1 and Liams 2. So this is the way they both are Liam now. But the boys didn't like that. Jim wanted to call them Big Liam and Little Liam. Now the father wanted to call them Big Liam and Little Liam, and Mommy wanted to call them Liam 1 and Liam 2. But the boys didn't like that either. So the kids didn't like neither calling them as 1 and 2 or saying them as big and small. So they both were called just Liam, and sometimes that was confusing. Of course, if both the names are same, then obviously they are not giving any initials or any different name or any nickname, then it will be confused. Confusion will arise, confusion will happen. What a mess. What is it? Something is happening. Let's see. One morning, Jim was making scrambled eggs on toast. You don't like scrambled eggs? Do you, Liam? Jim asked. Yuck, no thanks, said one Liam. You know I do, said the other Liam. Jim was very confused. So it's probably the Liam Modern didn't like the scrambled eggs, because he was not staying with Jim. So the Jim was guessing whether he liked it or not. Yes, but the other Liam said, you know, I liked it. So there is no confusion that the small Liam who was living with the father, he liked the scrambled egg. Here they are doing something. They are playing. Now, what happened here? Both Liams read the back of the cornflakes packet. There was a competition. You had to paint the picture of a dragon, and the first prize was any bike you wanted. I saw the competition first, Liam shouted, pulling at the box. No, I did, shouted the other Liam. Look, boys, said Jim, you are both at painting. You can both enter the competition, okay? They both said. Okay, they both said. So they both are entering to the competition. Liam went into the living room to do his painting. He didn't want anyone to see. He painted a red dragon with webbed wings. The only bit of his painting he didn't like was the legs. So he drew something and he didn't like it was the legs, the part. He was drawing a dragon and he didn't like the way he drawn the legs. He just couldn't get them to look right. So he assumed the legs are not looking proper. Look, what is the small Liam painting? He's also painting one another dragon. Let's find it out. The other Liam went up to the bedroom to do his painting. He didn't want anyone to see. He painted a green dragon with long legs. The only bit of his painting he didn't like was the wings. He tried painting them again and again, but they still looked like the tea trays. So here each one of them didn't like some of the parts in the drawing. Like the big Liam didn't like the legs of the dragon, and here he didn't like the wings. So let's find out what happened next. The boys met on the stairs. Have you finished your painting? Asked Liam. Nearly, said Liam. What about you? Nearly, said Liam again. Do you think you are going to win? Do you? No. No, neither do I. Both boys looked fed up. So they both were having a little bit of confusion with the legs and the wings, and they both thought that anyway, we are not going to win. But is this a solution? Is it the way you should think? No, you should always try to improve it and always have a chance in thinking that, yes, I'm going to win this time. Positive feeling. We should be always positive. So how about this? It's not bad. There is something wrong with my dragon. Take a look, said Liam. Its legs aren't right. I had tried and tried, but I can't make them look any better. The rest of it is good, said Liam. I like the wings. I can't paint wings at all. Look at these things, like tea trays on mine. Both boys laughed. Now, both boys are trying to find flaws into each other's drawing, and then were discussing and laughing at each other. Then what happened? Hey, I have had an idea, said Liam. How about if I paint your dragon's wings and I paint your dragon's legs? Said Liam. What a great idea! Don't tell anyone though. I won't if you won't. So off they went to help each other out. They were busy painting for the rest of the morning. Later that day, they went to the post office and posted a big envelope off to the cornflakes competition. I hope you are lucky, said one Liam and with a smile. I hope you are too, the other Liam said with smile back. So they both had competition and they both have helped each other without informing anyone. Next. One morning, 2 months later, the boys were having breakfast. Jim ran into the kitchen with a letter in his hand. I think it's about the cornflakes competition, he said. Tiny Tina read the name of on the envelope. She stopped smiling. It says to Liam Kelly's, she said. Which one do they mean? You would better open it, said one of the Liam. Tiny Tina opened the envelope slowly. She read the letter. You have won, she gasped. Well, one of you has. It says that Liam Kelly has won the first prize in the dragon competition. Dragon painting competition. The small Liam. Jim looked worried. The boys smiled at each other. Now, what happened? Why they smiled? Over the next few weeks, Jim tried to talk to his son. Over the next few weeks, Jim tried to talk to his son. Will you be very upset if you don't win? Asked Jim. I'll hit the roof, said Liam. I want to win more than anything in this world. But when Jim left the room, Liam smiled to himself. Oh, what happened actually? Over the next few weeks, Tiny Tina tried to talk to her son. If you don't win, she said. Don't say it, Mom, said Liam. If I don't win, I'll go bananas. I'll never talk to Liam ever again. But when she left the room, Liam smiled to himself. Poor Jim and Tiny Tina. They were worried the two Liams would stop being friends. They didn't know what to do. Actually, they have helped each other. But why were they saying lie to the parents? Let's find it out. On Friday, 13th April, the Kelly family arrived at the town hall. They sat down in the front row near the stage. The conflicts boss told everyone who had won third and second prizes in the competition. But guess who has won first prize? He said. Then he held up a wonderful painting of two flying dragons, one red and one green, with long legs and webbed wings. The winner is Liam Kelly, he said. Both Liams looked at each other, then they stood up and walked on to the stage together. We are both Liam Kelly, the boys told the conflicts boss. We both painted the picture together and we know what kind of bike we want as our prize. Congratulations, laughed the boss. Name your bike then. So luckily, they both said, as they both have helped each other in completing the dragons, so they both won and together they have painted this drawing. It was green and red in color, and the prize was announced that it belongs to Liam Kelly. So they both came up and said that both were helped each other and both are Liam Kelly. And now they are given the option to give the name to the bike as in present. Now a week later, the bike arrived with a photographer to take a picture for the newspaper. The bike was a tandem, a bike made for two people. So it was a tandem, a long one, the bike which made for two people. Big Liam had the first go in front, and the boys agreed they would always take it in turns, and they did. So now both the Liams has become friends and has become family. They have become Liam brothers. So friends, how do you find this story? Isn't it interesting? It's very interesting. It's a very different book, and yeah, it is especially you will find some idiom words stressed in this book. So you may go through it, and see you next time with some new book. Take care. Bye-bye.